to Fort Collins, Colorado, home to the Colorado State Rams. As we'll see, the winners of 4 straight, the Oregon State Beavers, taking on the 19th ranked team in the land, the Colorado State Rams. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Rams will kick it away to start us off. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. So Oregon State's offense has the ball first today. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous...
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Racing down the left side. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
And I know this defense statistically hasn't been one of the best against the pass this year, but they have had some guys banged up. They believe they've got difference makers on the back end that just need to make more plays. That DB right there is one of those guys, and he does it here on the opening drive, getting a huge interception.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Here's the handoff. There he goes! They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. The Rams want to crank the tempo. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Power ahead. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on 3rd here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football, trying to get this in the end zone. I only got a yard to go. I got to be physical.
4th down and inches, and you go read any book you want to, any analytical measure, and it will tell you, go for it. Trying to punch it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Colorado State.
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TV.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. On the run from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, turning it on! Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Right on the money. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Beavers will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Quick strike complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Back to pass on 2nd down. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete. The defense trying to get a stop on third down from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Beavers line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. Off play action on first down. He's got an open man. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. And the Rams racing to the line in a hurry-up.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. They'll run play action. Into double coverage, and he picked it off.
Well, the offense turns it over, and talking to their coaching staff before this game, they talked about how important it was to have good ball security and not give the opponent extra possessions. That time, poor decision by the quarterback, and the defense made them pay.
Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Beavers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Gonna sling it on 2nd down. Makes the grab on the left. Oh, he's got some space. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Oregon State. Timing and better execution, that is just what a quarterback and wide receiver need.
And it's timing, it's route running, right? You got to be precise. You got to know exactly what yard you're running to. The quarterback receiver on the same page. That's why you get the touchdown.
The extra point here would tie the game. And the extra point was good. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Cal is ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Aaron Rodgers, this has not been a blowout today in Berkeley. They're up by 6 over UConn. We will be multitasking today, boys. One eye on that game, one eye on your game. Really the only way to do it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The Rams are in the hurry-up.
Nice job by the defense shutting down all the options, making sure it wasn't easy to read. Nice job going to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. And the Rams come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Right back to the well. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Fires to the big fella. Crosses the 45, out of bounds at the 47-yard line, and a solid play there.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them, they're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
He's now up to 70 yards rushing and getting ever closer to that 1,200-yard mark. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The Rams will line it up on 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. Breaks into the open. Makes the tackle at the 23-yard line. Give him 10 yards and enough for the first down.
Love the play call on the RPO, and you're just really trusting this running back to be able to make a guy miss and then get into the second level. The offensive line did their job, gave him a crease, but that was the running back making that linebacker miss in the hole before getting north.
Leaves it with the running back. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. And the Rams pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Finds his big tight end. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score. He'll do it himself. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Lets it fly. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. And he'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. Here's the return from inside his 10. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. We've had some early scores. They get the ball back, trailing by a field goal, 10-7. With the catch, it's Harris. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Makes the catch. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Trying to keep this drive alive. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Rams in the hurry up. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. And the Rams line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. The Rams will try to pin them back with the punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. To the air on 1st down. Got his man quickly. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. Out of the gun, the inside give. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. And the Rams back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Wants to throw on 1st down. Wide out trying to get it in. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. See if they can get it done on second and goal. Powers forward. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Colorado State.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Almost had the completion, just missed it. Backed up now, here's second and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. And the throw down the gut falls to the grass. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Caught in the backfield, it's Harris. He stopped right at the 31-yard line. That's not enough for a first down. It'll be fourth. We've reached a break. Colorado State is on top. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. The Beavers will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Hauls it in, looking for space. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Used the play fake, now to throw. Got him downfield. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. The Rams come to the line in the hurry up.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
Brings up third down.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got his man downfield. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. Gives it on the option. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Tight end now in motion. Give to the back. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Shotgun snap on third down. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Touchdown Rams! Quick strike through the air for the score. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, back to your game in a moment, but first we have to show you how the script is being written here. Cal is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Aaron Rodgers should never be counted out of any game. It's a close one right now. They're trailing by 1 to UConn.
Oh, he's got a chance.
We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Working that left side now. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Gonna try to get it himself. Got the first down.
This guy just gives you nightmares. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback. A quarterback doing that to your defense.
The quick out. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. And the Beavers in a good spot here with second and short. Wants to go up top. Incomplete. He threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. Let's see what they do here on third and short from the 41. They'll run the sneak for it.
Well, he gets stuffed on that QB sneak. He's just not doing a really good job of reading the crease and finding a little space to kind of tuck into and drive his feet. He's just running himself into a wall, Dave.
Well, and how about the big boys up front? Make a crease. Push somebody back. Create some space. There was nowhere to go.
Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
There he goes. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Looking for room, it's Hurtado. He'll push his way out to the 30, a pickup of 3. And the Rams want to pick up the tempo.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
They'll run it from the gun. Makes it past the marker. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. The Rams are rolling down the field.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, they got the first down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got first down. Let's go fast.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Out of the gun to give to the back.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got the tight end. Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32.
And it's on third downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Fires to the right. He's got it. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And the Rams have it with a 1st and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. The Rams started this drive backed up in their own end, and now Max going for the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Colorado State. the try. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. From inside the 10, here he comes. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. Trying to start the drive with a pass. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
They got to be super aggressive. Down 24, you're going to need 3 touchdowns, 3 two-point conversions, everything to kind of go your way. So fast and throwing the football.
Looking to throw on first down. Unloads it left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And he's got it inside the 20. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. The Beavers didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. From the red zone, looking for a man. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Just keeps slinging it. Going for 6. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it go to the end zone. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent, but he's making bad decisions.
Using the quick game. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Wants to fire on second down. Puts it out of the air. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He's got his man. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. 4 receivers set, 2 on each side on 2nd and 8. Finds his man. It's Everett. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Looking to throw. Pressure coming. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And the Rams will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. It comes come to the line, facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Complete to the left. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. The Beavers have it with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. He's going to run it. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. He makes the grab. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great scene there today in Fort Collins. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And with that, let's send it back to our team at sunny Lubick Field.
And the Beavers will line up to kick off and start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Colorado State takes over the Ram. Offense returns to the field. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. The Rams can really attack on this 2nd and short. Got it in the middle. It's Everett. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll pull it on the read. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. They'll go to work on 2nd down after doing damage on the ground. Power football with the run. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. And the Rams are marching down the field. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Finds his man. It's Bryant. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Just inside the 40-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 39. He'll keep it himself. Got the 1st down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Rams kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Makes the catch. It's Johnson.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
To the ground with the back. Blast his way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24. They've got a ways to go on 3rd down from the 24 as this defense tries to force him into a field goal try. He's got his man. Makes the grab. Defense right there, and they are set up at the 14. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Makes the grab. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. Barrels ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Colorado State. And at this point, they're just rubbing their noses in it.
There's nothing positive to be able to take away from this. You got beat down, you move on to the next game, start working on the next opponent. This one's over.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Tough to beat in action, gentlemen. You know that. Let's take a look at the highlights. Miami of Ohio is in the unusual position of having to come from behind right now, but there's not a soul who doesn't believe they can't pull this off. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Ball State. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this meeting in the MAC.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Second down, they'll go to the air. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete. Couldn't find his man last time. That leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. He's got it along the sideline. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line.
Well, if they're going to get back in this game, they need more plays like that. That was something that was missing in the first half. Explosive plays in the passing game, and they get one here, trailing early in the 3rd quarter. Let's see if these receivers can make more plays like that as this game goes on.
Looking to throw again. He's got it. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the middle. Wide open downfield. Makes a grab at the 6-yard line. It's 1st and goal.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Beavers!
In the end zone.
PAT unit on the field.
For the extra point.
And it's up and good. An 84-yard drive there. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd.
14.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. On the direct snap, it's Everett. He breaks a tackle. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Grabbed over the middle. It's Everett. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. From the gun, wants to pass. Zings it complete to the right. Really nice job there to pick up the 1st down and get it to their own 41. Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds a man on the left. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. He'll do it himself. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. And the Rams are moving quickly down the field. The play action fake. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
The Rams now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. To the air on 2nd down. Unloads to the wideout. Got a man, it's Bryant. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. On the run, it's Hurtado. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. And the Rams decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And it looks as if there will be no return here as the punt goes out of bounds. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Off the play fake on first down. And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. A return there would have just been icing on the cake. They'll just have to settle for the cake at the 23. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Quarterback on the keeper. And they make the tackle, but it'll be enough for a first down, and we'll see if they get another playoff here in the third. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. They'll run the option. Quick toss. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He'll pull it on the read. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Colorado State. They extend this fourth quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the Oak.
And they tacked on the extra point. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And it was capped off with the 8-yard run. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. Oh, he had him right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on first down. And some room to work. Turning it on! They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
You could tell he saw that grass open up, and he was not handing that football off. He was taking it himself. His eyes got enormous, chewed up the big play. Nice big chunk play for this offense.
Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Snatches it on the right. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
You know, as the head coach of this team, this is one positive you're going to take away from this game, is that your players don't quit, and they're still willing to fight. And there's obviously a lot of things they've got to iron out offensively, and we've seen that today. But I do love the grit they're showing here late, still trying to make plays.
Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Passing game very effective on second down. What about here on third? From the gun, wants to pass. Hauls it in. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Oregon State. In a lot of losses, you just want to burn the tape. You don't want to watch it. But I think there are some things that they can take into next week from this performance.
No doubt. Offense is about finding your rhythm, finding your groove, what you do well. And you can tell, at least now, starting to get a little something going that maybe you can build on.
Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. They put together an 81-yard drive. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. Caught in the backfield, it's Hurtado.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Punt is on its way. Now on the return. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. To the air on 1st down. Quickly complete.
Here's the deal. You're down 3 possessions. You know, it doesn't feel likely they're going to come back and win, but we've seen crazier stuff happen in college football. It all starts with a big completion on a 2-minute drive. They'll get the momentum started in your direction.
Just about had another one picked off. They've already thrown 3 in this game. They're lucky it wasn't 4 there. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. He wants to take the top off. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. Hand off from the shotgun. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. The run from the shotgun. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wants to throw on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Bryant. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
But when it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
The Rams have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. They go to the ground. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. Under fire. It's complete on the right side. And he's knocked down immediately, but they're in the red zone at the 14. Looking for space. It's Hurtado. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Rams! They tack on another score, and how about the way this team has responded to a loss and now about to move to 9-1.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Hit as he throws. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Leaves it with the back. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fakes to grab. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He'll keep it himself. They'll give him a couple. That leaves him with 3rd and 8. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Touchdown, Colorado State. All that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. They've now extended that lead, and they're trying to hang on for a Week 12 victory. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
And the point after is good. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. Immediately fires to the middle. Moves it out to the 34-yard line. A nice 15-yard gain on that one. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
Yeah, and this defense just putting the cherry on top of the sundae. They've been all over the place. They've done a great job. Their offense has built a huge lead. We're just counting down the minutes on the clock now.
Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Motion from the back. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. A deep throw as the clock winds down. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one? Wants to go up top on 1st down. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He'll pull it down and run. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the 1st down, they've got it at the 40. The Beavers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Makes a man miss. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Now on 4th down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. He's got it. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. With the clock running, this should be the final play. It's a lost cause, but they keep fighting. It's complete. They make the stop, and the clock strikes 0, and that will do it for this one. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players, more physical, they were faster, and it showed today.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.